Hello?
Hi, Regimen. This is Bernadette. How are you?
Yes, good, thanks.
I went and checked on the bees last night. I was giving it the syrup at night, and when I did, they was really getting upset. They came out. At first, I opened it up, and then I looked at it just to see if the jar was empty. It was empty, so then I went back and got the syrup. When I come back to get the syrup, I pulled the jar off and was switching with the other jar, and I put the jar next to the front entrance, and I think they probably told the other bees, you know, there's problems in here, because they was very upset.
Yeah, well, it may be that they, when you're putting the jar down at the front and that, they just thought there was some interference, and so they were kind of on guard.
What worried me, Regimen, was when I left the hive after I was all done with everything,
Yeah.
the bees, I don't know how many there were, followed me. They followed me for about 30 feet, and they stung my son that helped me, and he was just there for like a flashlight.
Yeah.
And so I was wondering, are they starting to get violent? Is that a bad idea, changing their water, their syrup at night?
Yeah, well, see, they think it's something that's basically come to interfere with the hive or to rob the hive or something, and as I said to you, that's usually the bees that are on guard. See, there's some bees that their job is just to guard the beehive.
Okay.
And most of those are always down at the front entrance.
Yep.
That's very often why when you do something up above with the syrup and that, they seem to be relatively mild, because they're not so much on guard there. They're always very well on guard at the front entrance. That's because that's where other animals would interfere with them mostly.
When I came out, I noticed the second time, because I went out first just to see if the jar was empty, the syrup. Then when I come out, I didn't remember seeing them sitting at the bottom of their little entrance thing. So when I come out the second time, I noticed they were at the entrance. I don't know if I just didn't notice them before, or they came out because they heard me open up the top of it.
Yeah, well, this kind of weather, there's usually a lot more bees down at the entrance because they do it to help cool the hive off.
Okay.
And because it does tend to get overheated in there. So there's always a lot of them down there. And as I say, they're, especially at night, they're usually a little bit touchy.
And I'll tell you what else I checked on them this morning, because I kind of rushed putting that in there because I really couldn't see, and they seemed like they was upset. So I said, I'll check on it again in the morning, make sure I put the jar in nice and straight in the whole thing. And I checked on it this morning in the daytime, and there's a lot of ants in there, inside where the syrup is.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, I'm thinking, should I do something different to get the ants out of there?
Well,
they had been about, I'd say 40 ants, or at least 35, 30. I'm guessing. It was a lot that you could see black ants everywhere.
Yeah. Well, it's because they've swarmed out of the ground somewhere close by. What you can do is sprinkle some Ajax. Ajax that you use to clean pots and pans with.
Yes, yes.
sprinkle some of that on that board. Not too close to the bees, but pretty much all over that area, and that will most probably get rid of the ants.
Okay. All right. They seem like they're up in the top, and I'm saying, are they eating the honey and pulling it up through, or are they just trying to get the sugar syrup? But I know they're getting something.
Yeah, well, I don't think they'll get too far because the bees will attack them,
Okay.
And that's so that they're not in the beehive, but they're trying to get in there. It's a common thing that happens.
Okay. All right. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So right. I won't feed them no more syrup in the nighttime because it's upsetting them.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Well, all being well, if I get a chance, I'll stop over and see you this weekend.
Well, I love that. Yes, please. I love it. You're like a doctor coming to visit.
All right.
All right, well, Regimen.
I'll give you a call.
Okay, Regimen.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you later.
All right, Regimen. God bless.
All right. Okay. Bye.